This is Tony Hendrick with Painting Spirit, and today's subject is going to be attitude. The attitude of which I'm painting. And see where that leads me. So, right now I have an attitude of exploring. And just seeing what happens with the colors that I choose. Actually, if I get too involved in what it is that I'm about to do or what I am doing, it can kind of interrupt the flow of the painting. So I like to approach it from a place of not thinking too much. It's just kind of strange when I'm talking to you because I'm finding words to express while I'm painting. So this is kind of a new experience for me. But seems to be working out all right. Let myself get into what's happening here. Bring in some darks. There's lots of things you can do with color. And it's something I've been really focused on of late. Something that I noticed in my paintings. That I would use color to model, to kind of create the illusion of 3 dimensions. And that's something that kind of happened when I was painting billboards 20 plus years ago. So painting billboards on a large scale, what I found is kind of like impressionism, putting colors side by side, not necessarily mixing them too much, would really create an illusion of volume. But right now, I'm using color in a little bit of a different way. We're just getting a sense of how the color feels with each other. So having a focus on something simple like that, just color, you can see what's actually happening. You know, the other thing that I enjoy in painting is the ability to create gestures. And it's something that when I'm out in nature looking at trees, I find that I'll sense just the gesture of the tree captures my interest. You know, it's something we're paying attention to when we're with other people. It's a little difficult here when I'm in my studio by myself, but yesterday, or not yesterday, it was Friday, had some people comment, so I know that I'm actually talking to somebody who's tuning in. It's a little different than imagining I'm just alone in my studio talking to my camera. So back to color. I remember when I was painting billboards, I would avoid using black. I don't know, I think it may have been something that a teacher even said to me. At one time, and so I kind of stuck with it. And then at some point later, I brought black into my palette and found that, black is actually another color. And it can kind of create something interesting, especially with very bright colors. And gray is also a color. And another thing I like to explore is texture. And that is just introducing different ways of using your brush. I sometimes even will use the opposite end of the brush. These are just things that I'm kind of feeling my way into. And again, it's not something I'm really thinking about. I'm probably thinking, like I said, thinking maybe a lot more than I usually do when I'm painting, because I'm giving you something to listen to while I'm here doing my thing. Something I discovered with color too, so you can kind of create a sense of space with color. I'm not sure why that happens. I'm sure there's some science behind it, but you can create an illusion of depth, and I think it has something to do with the sense of light. Like the highlight there, and then this color over here kind of moving a space, gives a flow. Maybe there's a little opening back there. So I look for things like that. And again, it's just something I'm responding to. It's something that just kind of comes. It's a natural response. And you're going to have your own unique thing that you're responding to. And that's what you'll want to pay attention to, is what you're naturally drawn to. Also keep in mind something that one of my teachers had said that really stuck out with me Michael Walling, the Kansas City Art Institute, would say you don't know what you like what you know. So, as you paint more and you explore more, you might find you like things that you didn't realize. Because now you've given yourself something that you're actually, because you've actually put the brush to the canvas. There's something there for you to know. And, the other thing that he was getting at with that point is just to be open-minded. I think he was saying that when we would go visit the museum. Open yourself up to really looking at other art. And other artists maybe that you wouldn't normally be drawn to, but as you explore what's happening. Another person that I've listened to talk about art is Sister Wendy, and something she says, it takes the artist time to create what they've created. It takes us time to see it. So, if you've made it this far with this video, I think you might have the patience needed to take time to see. And that is something very valuable to creating artwork. Is giving yourself time to learn. It takes a little bit of compassion for yourself. It's not going to happen the way you want it to with that very first brush stroke. So it's about playing, having fun, and letting yourself learn. I could be giving lessons on technique, and maybe I will give you some info in later episodes of things that can be practical and useful, like setting yourself up in the studio, giving you some ideas on paint. But the most important thing is just to get into it and start painting, because you're going to be the one who's teaching yourself. So, I think I feel complete for today. Get out your own brushes and explore art and life in your own unique way, and I'll be here daily exploring right along with you.